Okay. Okay, testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay, testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's pretty loud. Okay, let's keep it like that. We're gonna go to the chat. Okay, just make sure I got everything set up. All right. So I guess it sounds pretty good. Okay. Well, hello, living beings. How you doing today? This is Sendo Q coming at you with another live stream, and here we go. How's everybody doing? I got my monitor set up right, got my lighting, and a new green screen. As you can see, I'm actually blended in with the background, which is awesome. You know, I can't go that far though because I am cropped out. So let's see if we can move my face this way just a tad bit. Yeah, I think that's gonna work just a tad bit better. Yeah, I think I like that corner a little bit better. So now, yeah, that's fine. So, sorry I came on kind of late. Just got off of work and kind of want to go ahead and do some free builds because they got how to build a PC. So before we get into the career, we're gonna go to how to build a PC because a lot of people don't know how to build a PC, and I haven't tried this mode yet. So we're gonna try this mode, how to build a PC. Let's click on it. Okay, this is a tutorial you will learn about the main components of a PC and how they go together. This would be interesting for my sister. Sorry about the noise, I'm fixing my microphone. Okay. First, we need to remove the side panel in case of the case so we can install the components inside. Okay. All right. Click and hold. Okay, so I gotta rotate. So we're gonna take both sides of the panels off. Okay. Great. Next, we'll install the power supply unit, PSU, that provide the power to all the components. It lives behind a PSU mount, which need to be removed before the PSU can be installed. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna move the PC case down like that. Kind of go. So we're moving this stuff. This would be pretty interesting for my little sister. I think this would be really good. Okay, so now we're gonna go over here, grab the power supply. So you got the main power right there. And then it say the PSU take power from the wall socket. The PSU are rated from 200 watts to 1600 watts. And you need to make sure you have enough wattage for your system. That's actually getting in pretty detail right there, not gonna lie. Fans. Sorry, I just want to rotate it just a little bit. I think that works. Fans. PSU generate a lot of heat. The fan expel hot air. Okay. And then now we're going to Molex. Modular ports, I'm sorry. These ports allow you to attach cables that carry power to the components. Modular means that you only have to attach the cable from the components you have. That's actually pretty interesting. Okay, let's install it. Okay. We're going to install every screw. This is actually pretty interesting. I think my sister would like this. It does feel like you're building a PC, but it's telling you each part, which is awesome. Oh, I got 2 viewers. That's awesome. All right. At the heart of the PC is the motherboard and all of the major components connected to it. Okay. We gotta go back here. Motherboard. All right, so we got a lot of things we have to get through. Standoffs. Motherboards are screws. Motherboards are screws to the case using standoffs, which hold the motherboard away from the metal case. Okay. PCI slot. The PCI slot are very high speeds connections to the motherboard for PCI cards. The most common PCI cards are graphics cards, but can also be Wi-Fi or sound cards. Okay, but that's what a PCI slot is. This is actually more information than possible. I/O ports. The input, output, or I/O ports are where you plug in all your peripherals like your keyboard and mouse. Now, that's one thing I didn't know about the I/O port. I didn't know what the I/O mean. The inner, outer, the input, output. So that's what I/O means. Input, output, which is awesome. I didn't know that. Learned something new today. CPU socket. This is where the CPU sits. It had a shield that holds it in place. So I would say Intel have a shield where it holds in place, which is interesting because I know AMD don't have anything like that, so that's still good. Chipset. Chipsets are processor that support the CPU and manage how it works. Every CPU model have its own bespoke chipset that is designed to get in the most from it. Okay, cool. Chipset right there. RAM slot. Yeah, okay, so you get to see RAM slot. I'm just looking over. These are the slots where the system memory RAM goes. There will only allow one type of RAM, and most motherboards have between 2 and 8 slots. Okay, and you can actually see that. That's what I was worried about. Power. Motherboards need enough power to run the components attached to them, so they usually have more than one connector to the PSU. Fair enough. CMOS batteries. The CMOS battery is used by the motherboard to remember its settings when it have no power, even when it's not attached to a PSU. Cool. HDD SATA ports. These ports are called SATA, serial ATA ports, and they are where the hard drives are connected. Okay, cool. Front panel headers. The connector is where you attach all of the ports and buttons on your case to the motherboard. Okay, so that's pretty much information of what a motherboard is about. So let's go ahead and install it. Move my case around. Screw these in. Okay, we got those standoff screw in. Now we're about the motherboard. Okay, so we got to connect the cables. Okay. I mean, it's weird that I put in the it's weird that I put in the power supply before all of that. I kind of put the power supply kind of like in mid building PCs. So that was very interesting in my opinion. All right, the central processing unit, CPU, is the PC brain. It performs calculation based on the information from some components, and it passes the result to others. Okay, look like we're about to put in the CPU. All right. So this looked like an AMD CPU, but we're just trying to learn what everything is. So the pins. The CPU have pins that plug into the socket on the motherboard. Each CPU model have its own pin layout and is oriented in the socket. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think Intel pins is on the motherboard and AMD pins is on the socket. Even though we're using a Intel motherboard, this is AMD. What you call it? AMD. Okay, it looked like Intel now, but it's weird because it doesn't look like an Intel CPU. But hey, it's whatever. Processor. The processor or die is the chip that does all of the calculation in the computer. It is very delicate and is tightly packed, so get hot quickly. Okay, fair enough. And that what the processor do. And then the heat plate is the CPU have a heat plate that is attached directly to the processor. This is designed to quickly get the CPU heat away to the CPU. Okay, so that was the CPU is all about. Let's install it. Okay, lift that up. So what I usually do is I build the PC like laying down because I'm going to work with gravity. I don't want to do it like standing up like this, but hey, this is just a game, but I just wanted to tell you how I would have done it. Okay, the CPU get very hot and it need to be cooled by a cooler. First, we apply thermal paste to the CPU to improve the conductivity between it and the cooler. Now, with all CPUs, even though it look flat, it is not flat. There's some divots and everything, and when you put the cooler on the CPU, it's not gonna be making any content. Yeah, it's gonna make some type of content, but it's not going to make a full content. So we're going to have to add a thing called thermal paste. Now it's going to go ahead and spread on top of it. You could put a dot, a little dot. You could put an X. You could put anything, just don't overdo it. I'm starting to think about doing a thermal paste spreader because to me, I think that's a little bit more satisfying in my opinion. Yes, I don't have to use it, but it's still an option that you could do. I just want to go ahead and spread it evenly and use it. This is my way of using thermal paste, but let's continue with that. Okay, so we're gonna apply it. See, it's not that much. It's just a little dot, and that's all you need. Just a little dot or a X. This enough where it's gonna cover the CPU. Now we can install the CPU cooler. There are two main cooling type: air or water. So we're going to go here. We're going to pick up the CPU fan. The bracket attached to the cooler of the motherboard. To the motherboard. Each CPU model have its own bracket size and shape. Fans. The fan blow through the fins to move the hot air away from the heatsink. So what it does is the heatsink going to attract the heat from the CPU to its fins, and the fan is going to exhaust it out while it's cooling down the heatsink as well. So it's attracting the it's tracking the hot air away while it dissipates throughout the whole case, where the fans in the case should push the hot air out. Cooler plate. The plate make contact with the CPU through the thermal paste. It is made from a highly heat conductive material, usually copper. Copper is a better way to cool down your CPU because it attracts heat better than aluminum. We're going to have to move this heatsink fins. Let's move this a little bit, just right here. The fins give a large surface area from the CPU heat to be dissipated. That's not bad. So that's what the heatsink fans do. Cooler plate. The plate make contact with the CPU through thermal paste. I think I read that already. Let's see. Oh yeah, I didn't read power. The fan need power and the cable is plugged into a dedicated CPU fan socket on the motherboard. So on the motherboard, there is a fan header where you plug the CPU fans in there. All right, that's pretty much what a CPU is. Let's plug that, plug this, gotta hold it. There we go. We installed the cooling for the CPU. All right. The next important component is the graphics processing unit, or GPU. GPU are often mini computers in themselves, with their only processing and memory to calculate the complex visuals of today's game. So there's more stuff that a GPU could do besides gaming. It can help out with streaming. It can help out with so much that you could put your mind to, help out with workload. So a GPU do more than just graphics. It can do so much where it can help you out with certain tasks. But in this situation, let's just think about gaming. So we're going to add the GPU in. I usually add that in last because that's like the finale. But let's go ahead and add it in. Okay, so here goes the GPU. Backplate. The backplate sits on the rear of the case and contain the connector that goes to your screen like HDMI or DisplayPort. All right. Dual GPU. Many GPUs use this connector to allow for multiple cards to be linked together for more power. Some systems allow up to 4 cards. So you could connect multiple GPUs together to get better performance. But honestly, me personally, I use one graphics card in my system. And yeah, I do stream with it like I'm doing right now. And it would be awesome to have a second streaming system. But right now, I work with what I have. I got a 6900 XT in my system. And it's working just fine. I'm happy with my purchase. Fans and heatsink. The GPU get hot and need a large heatsink and fan to keep it cool. Now remember, for components like PC stuff, PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, stuff like that, they running stuff hot. So we really want the best cooling in that system. So more cooling is a lot better in my opinion. Like my GPU is really heavy because it got big beefy heatsink on there with copper heat pipes going through it so it can stay cool. Graphic processor. At the heart of the GPU is the graphic processor, and it turns instructions from the CPU into something you can see on your screen. Graphics processor is pretty much explaining. PCI connector. The connector fit into the PCI slot of the motherboard, and most motherboards have the decent PCI slot just for GPUs. Now we're in a thing called PCIe, so it's just a same thing as a PCI, is just up to date. So yeah, that's pretty much what GPU is. We're going to install the GPU. I would love my sister to do this. I think it would be fun for her to learn. All right. Next is the memory, or RAM, which is also known as random access memory. RAM is very fast memory that the CPU uses to hold the program that are running on the PC. RAM come in sticks, and many of the same type can be combined to give the PC more memory to use. Now, RAM is very important in PC. Now, let's break it down to phones. Most phones run 8 gigabytes of RAM. It's to make sure all your programs could run in the background while you could do other stuff. So you could do multiple stuff on your phone or PC. we looking at 16 gigs of RAM in phones now. And I can't wait we look at 32 gigs of RAMs in phones, because RAM is very important in PCs and phones and laptops and MacBooks. It's very important. You want as much fast RAM as possible, especially for Ryzen need fast RAM. All right, memory chip. The chip on the stick of RAM are very fast type of memory designed to hold programs so the computer can access them as quickly as possible. All right, that's a memory chip. Connector. RAM connect to the motherboard with a special connector. Each type of RAM has a special notch cut out to make sure that you don't put the wrong type together. So there's a couple RAM like DDR 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're in DDR4, and DDR3 can't match with DDR4. Different speed, different generation, stuff like that. You can't mix DDR4 with DDR3 RAM. And if you can, it's going to work off of DDR3, because when you put faster RAM with slower RAM, it's always going to convert over to the slower RAM, because slower RAM can't meet up with the faster RAM. Lock. Motherboard RAM slots have locking switches that grip the RAM here and hold it in place. So when you put RAM in, there is a slot where it's gonna connect, and it won't come out unless you unlock that part in the PC. So that's it with the RAM. Now they got me putting it in slot 1 and slot 2. In this situation, I would say just follow your motherboard manual to look at where the slot go into. Usually go into 2 and 4, maybe 1 and 3, but follow your manual. It comes of your motherboard. It'll come with a manual. Yeah, it's not the greatest read in the world, but it'll give you the correct way to put that stuff onto your PC so you have the best performance. The last major component is the hard disk drive, which means HDD. The hard drive storage all the data from the operating system, the program, and the user photo, music, and video. So this is pretty much what a lot of people consider as memory, but it's not really. It is memory, and we don't name it memory because there's two types of memory. There's fast memory and there's regular memory. The fast memory is always going to be your random access memory, also known as RAM, where we put that in there. That's important. So when we're talking about memory, that's what we're talking about. When we're talking about hard drive storage like SSD, M.2, or even the HDD, that's what we call storage, because you're storing all your programs onto that devices. So that's what we call storage. Okay, we're gonna go ahead, come here, we're gonna go ahead, click on this. Spinning disk. A hard drive have a disk inside that spin, a bit like a DVD. The faster the disk spin, the faster the data can be accessed. Some server drivers spin at over 15,000 RPM, which is rotation per minute. So that's one thing you need to know about hard drives. Yes, hard drives are going away because SSDs are just faster and it's cheaper. Even though you could get a 2 terabyte for $50 for a hard drive disk, which is fine if you build a budget deck. I mean a budget PC. Even I would have used a 2 terabyte hard drive if I need to add more memory to put files on and stuff like that. That's fine. For gaming, I still want to put in an SSD. That's my opinion. But there's certain speeds. There's, I think, 52,000 speed, 72,000 speed, and 10,000 speeds. But for server is 15,000 speeds. SATA and power. These connectors are used to connect the HDD to the motherboard, SATA, and the power supply. Pretty much to give power to the drive, and I think that's something that people should know. All right, let's go ahead and add it. This is a very old case, but hey, it works. Let's power it up. All right. All the components of the PC give out heat. Case fans will help keep the temperature down by moving the hot air out of the case. So this is what we call cooling. So everything in this PC, it needs to be cool. You need to transfer all that heat from your case outside of your PC. So what we're going to do is we're going to add case fans into the PC. Now, there is cheaper options out there that work just fine. Like my sister, she got like 2 packs of $16 fans in her PC. And you know what? It got RGB and it does the job. So let's go ahead and add the fans. Now, it doesn't matter what kind of fans it is. As long as it does its job, then it's fine. You can always customize it if you want. You can always get RGB. You could get high performance. There's so many options that you have that you want to use, and it's up to you. You can make the PC as a personal computer. It's yours. It's personalized to your liking. Fins. The fins controller which way the air moves. Look out from a arrow on the side of the fans to show which way the fan blows. So on fans, they should have an arrow where the fans blow. Like I think it goes in one direction. You want to put it where it is. If you put it in the front of the PC, you want the air to blow through the PC. If you try to put it in the back PC, you want to go ahead and push the air out so it's going through. This is what called intake and exhaust. Intake is you're taking in air. Exhaust is you're exhausting air. So that's basically what intake and exhaust is. Motor. Many fans and motherboards support the varied speeds, so the fans only run as fast as they need to. So software software on the motherboard, stuff like that, will go a certain speed if you need it to. All right, let's install it. So we're putting it in the back of the PC, as you can see right there. Now, what this call is exhaust. We're trying to take all the hot air from the PC that's inside the PC to exhaust through the back. And that's what exhaust is. So let's go ahead and add it in there. All right, now we just have to replace all the covers to protect all the delicate components. Okay. Now we need to plug in all the cables in the power supply. Okay, so you can, this is a nice case, the Cooler Master. The only thing I don't like about this case is I want airflow. So I kind of want the front to be mesh, but we didn't put no fans in the front. So this is a very old case. They was worrying about how the design of the case looked. Okay. Okay. Now let's turn it on. And guess what? That's how you build a PC. Wow, that'd be interesting. I think my sister could do that. Like, I'm not lying. That's actually step by step of how to build a PC. No joke. Like, for a basic build like that. Oh, wow. That's actually really good. I'm actually very impressed about how detailed the experience was. Step by step, explaining the parts to you, explaining all of that. That is one amazing thing. That was ingenious. I'm gonna be honest with you. That was one of the best experience I had trying to build a PC. That was so clean. That was awesome. I think I'm gonna have my sister do that one day. Like that would be fun for her to do. I think that'd be awesome. But let's go ahead and go to a free build, and after that, we're gonna probably do one day of PC part picker. Not PC part picker, but the career mode. Probably do one, maybe 2 days. Try to get some of the work done because we still got to get paid, and that would be awesome. So let's go to the thing. I think we're gonna do one day. I think that'd be awesome. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna build a PC. We're gonna do something simple. We're not gonna try to do anything overdone. Let's do something simple and let's have fun with it. Okay. I'm actually going to use this case, and I'm going to make something basic, and I'm going to do what I would have done. Okay, so let's go ahead. We already got that case off. Let's go over here because this is where all the parts we have. So right now we're going to choose a motherboard, and we're not going to go with a crazy motherboard. I want to do something that's like, let's go with a B450 Steel Series. Okay. We're going to go with a B450 Steel Series. I'm going to have to work on this. Okay, so click on working. Let's install. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Hey, David Collins. I'm sorry about that. The reason Microsoft does not revision of the console is because they improved the performance cooling affect the Xbox 360 from 2000. Oh no, I agree with you 100%. I do apologize. I had to step away just a little bit. No, but I totally agree with you. The reason why the Xbox 360, I'm sorry, the Xbox Series X is designed like that is because of what happened with the 360. Like, no doubt, it was overheating completely, and I agree. I had the original 360, and I didn't get that red ring of death on me. It's just when I gave it to my brother, he experienced that. Me, I turned off the system and I tried to keep it as cool as possible because I was feeling like, hey, maybe if I was playing with it consistently, I think I want to keep the PC as cool as possible. That was just me. But hey, it happened. They got flack behind it. They lost billions of dollars, but I think they learned from their mistakes. So I think that was the smartest thing they did. All right, so let's go to motherboards. Oh, it's not sale right here. Okay, so I have a soft spot for ASRock. A real soft spot for ASRock, and I'm a big fan of ASRock. But it's going in the black case, so we're going to pick a black motherboard. But now we're going to go with B450. Oh, I need all these things. Okay, so we're going to put all this on here. Oh, I missed that one. There we go. You know what? This actually fits. So if I'm not mistaken, the B450 needs a 3000. Thanks, Silverhawk 9000. How you doing? Hey man, the green screen looked really professional. Thanks. I had to redo the whole entire setup. Like, this thing is humongous. It's like 107 inches diagonally. So for like $80 on Amazon, I was not complaining. Okay, so we got that. Man, this is actually, I got into the PC, how to build a PC part earlier today. So that was interesting. I kind of want my sister to do it, and I think I want my family members to do something like that. So I think I want to do that. All right, let's go ahead and do CPU. That is a Ryzen. And what we're going to go ahead and pick up not a Threadripper. I kind of want to go with let's try with a Ryzen 5. Reason why I want to go with a Ryzen 5 is if I was building this PC, I would have went with a Ryzen 5. Like, if I was starting off, I would have went with a Ryzen 5. That is not the price, so if it is the price, I feel sad. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, this is a SteelSeries. It's still going to need some RAM. So let's go ahead and install some RAM. So memory. And I am a big fan. You know what? I'm a big fan of Team Force anyways. So we're going to go Team Force. And this is Ryzen. So it's going to eat up the RAM. So, ooh. Actually doesn't look bad. Like, I'm building this PC like I would have built it in real life. So let's go ahead. Oh, those look nice. Oh, I forgot there was a search button. Okay, here we go. It is a black case. Right. Now we need 32. 24. I say 32. Oh. You know what? What's funny? These are the RAM kits I actually have. Like in my PC right now. Like no doubt. I got the same kit. And they at 3600. Oh, we're about to F4. Reason why I'm going with this kit is just I love this kit. Let's just add another one. Install. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go with. No, let's go ahead and do 2. Oops. I forgot something. I put it in the wrong spot. That's my fault. I put it in the wrong spot. I was supposed to put it in 2 and 4. Install. Yeah, my setup is so much better now. Let's install. I feel better in that situation. We're going to put 2 in here to make 16 gigs. I know those RAMs are kind of expensive, but I got mine for $100. Okay. I never worked with this case before, so we got that. Let's put cooler. Install. Cooling. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with air cooler. But first thing first, we do not forget about the thermal paste. Okay. We didn't forget about the thermal paste. Now CPU cooling. Because we're making this we're gonna make this PC like anybody could got it. Doesn't fit. That's a Cooler Master. That Cooler Master does look nice. Kind of want to have some RGB because this PC is a little RGB-ish. Okay. Actually doesn't look bad. I really don't want to add a AIO. I really don't want to add an AIO because I will be really picky about it. I just want to do a regular cooler. Even though they got the Krakens. They got the Krakens. You know what? That's really good price for green screen. What? That is really good price for a green screen. Were you able to get your Razer sponsors? Well, it's not the Razer sponsorship. It's a Razer affiliation. I gotta be clear about that. I didn't get it because I don't want to say sponsorship because I don't want to get in trouble with that situation. So it's an affiliation that I'm trying to go for, and that would be awesome because I can actually put in my thumbnails and everything because I'm still trying to get this streaming all set up and everything where I could actually get where I can actually get the affiliation, and that'd be awesome. Let's go with this. Should I go with that? I don't know. Okay, so check this out. I got this for my sister right here. It looked pretty decent. You gotta have the fans point backwards. There we go. So let's connect the cables. Boom. Yeah, I'm gonna do some custom cables. But first, let's install tools and software, cables. Because I am my favorite color is purple. But this case is actually red. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to install some. The Xbox One is a quiet console like the Series X, depending on if the console have dust, in which my Xbox One X used to have dust in it. Over time, I started using compressed air, so also I love the games. No, definitely when dust get into the PC or any computer things, it's going to slow parts down. So what I usually do is I'm about to go ahead and buy a duster for myself so I could like dust everything out of my computer. I saw one on Amazon. I might have to pick it up. One bad thing I don't like is the wait. I hate waiting. Like at 100%, I hate waiting. But that's just me. But yeah, I agree with you. As soon as you blast out the dust out either the PlayStation or the Xbox, even Nintendo, it's going to work a lot better. Let's install some cables. We're looking at a black and red theme, so let's go and get dual red. This actually looks pretty good. And let's go ahead and cable. Let's cable. Oh yeah, I gotta get a power supply. Okay, so power supply. What should I run? I'm thinking about running. Oh, they got 68, 69s. Oh man. Oh, that's actually. Oh man. You know what? I think I know what I want to go with, because I'm trying to make this as decent as possible. Let's go with a 5700. Yeah, don't at me. I am an AMD fan. I like that. Let's see if they got any 55s. That's actually a card I owned before. Oh, they actually do. MSI does look. That MSI look pretty good. Look minimalistic. It's red as well. I like this card. So we're gonna have to take out the bracket, but we're gonna have to unscrew the bracket. Okay. So we already know what card we're gonna go with. Let's say remove. Do I really want to go ahead? Let's just go ahead and install storage. We're not going to go with hard drives. We're going to go with... Ooh, does this card actually have it? Yeah, let's go ahead and install a M.2. They actually do have some, but we're going to go ahead and keep it with a terabyte. I think a terabyte is just fine. That's fine. We got a terabyte of memory. And the price on this is a little bit janky because I found this for like $70. And I got the Team Force Extreme for like, you get two for like 90 bucks. I got it for 90 bucks. The cooling, 60 bucks. That's fine. AMD 6 core, 3600. I think that could have been better price. The B450 Steel Series, that's actually not that bad. This is actually a basic PC case that I actually starting to like right now. So let's go ahead and get power supply. We're going to play safe, and we're going to go with a 750, not white, but we're going to go with 80 gold. 80 gold, 80 plus. I'm going to have to clear that because I'm trying to find. Okay. Cooler Master 750. With the card I got, we could go with a 750 watt power supply. That doesn't look horrible. Because so, let's go with that Cooler Master. Yeah, let's go with that Cooler Master 750. I gotta remove this. That sucks. That sucks. Okay, now let's install that power supply 750 white. No. Because I don't want to look through all this stuff. Install PC parts. Okay. Here we go. Okay. So it's all plugged in. I want to save the graphics card later. Oh, it does come with an M.2. Now we're going to go off with that. Let's do a boot drive then. Nah, no boot drive. Let's go ahead and add cabling. Cabling. So we're going to go with the red and black that I saw. There you go. Oh, those look nice. Okay. All the cables at the moment. This PC is going to look clean. Okay. So we got 1 terabyte of, and I'm building this like I would have built, period. We got a cooler in there. This junk might be looking clean. Let's do some fans. Case fans. Ooh, but this one looked nice. Oh, no. Yeah, these look nice. Ooh. Can we find some better fans? Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. Austin Evans is amazing because he knows he's interested in testing tech, but I mean, he might also remember when Austin made the video where he was testing consoles and returned them to GameStop back in 2000. You know what? I did see that episode. The one thing that I'm actually agree with Austin Evans in that controversy with like where the PlayStation fans was like doxing him and all that stuff, sending death threats, and I did not like that at all. He took the system apart, and he wanted to know how big the heatsink or whatever was inside. That's what he did, and he explained that over time it might get dirty, and it might affect with performance. And I agree with him. I mean, was the testing of the heat was messed up? I mean, was the testing of the heat was on point? I don't think so, but it did tell us that it was pushing out hotter air. So the fact that the PlayStation fan boys and the fan girls couldn't realize and sit down and actually watch the video is telling me that they want to pick and choose. And I saw so many videos I really want to do response, but I don't have the time to do it on them. It's a really solid build by Microsoft. They did a good job on manufacturing the console. One of my friends was able to get one on release and he absolutely loved it. The new Xbox Series S. Yeah, it's not a bad console. Honestly, going to keep it real, I think the PlayStation 5, I'm not going to say it's a bad console. I think it was badly designed because of the cooling. I felt like they should have added another fan for intake and have the other fan for exhaust so it could stay cool. That's my opinion, but people not going to listen to it because you really want the system to be cool. Why add one fan where Xbox had a system where they add two fans, one for intake and one for exhaust, in a perfect way of the PC. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay. Oh, I gotta take that apart. You gotta be kidding me. Oh. Ooh. Okay, so we gotta remove the cooler. Remove the cooler. Cabling. No, remove. I can't believe I have to move this. Okay. Okay, so I gotta put in the fans, install the fans, that sucks. Okay, so it's on intake. Another one. I learn. Okay. Now, me personally, I try to add as much fans in as possible because I want as much cooling in the system as possible, but that's just me. What kind of fans do I got in here? Match with the theme. I kind of like the other ones. Okay, the fan's on, so let's install the PC parts. The dust filter, install the front panel. Okay, so now let's install that cooler, but let's add some thermal paste. Install CPU cooling. You know what's funny? This got the same fans. We're gonna go with this. I just want to add that in there because there we go. Install cabling. Where's that one cable? There we go. Yeah. Oh, these buddies. Okay. I'll probably want to like. Okay, that's actually not bad. Okay, this is actually a nice red build. Now I kind of want to change out the. I'm starting to like how the build is starting to be put together. I feel like the motherboard was like the wrong choice. We're going with it. It doesn't have RGB, so I might as well just remove this. Let's find red. Let's find some red. Because I'm starting to feel red. Install. Oh, man. Oh, man. 8 gigs. Oh, man. This actually might work. I like install. There we go. I mean, I got it looking red. Hey, what's up, Dumb Jez? It's always making me happy to know there are sims for everything these days. Yeah, this is actually really, really nice. I'm liking it. I'm liking this game. This is like one of my favorite games right now. It's like you don't get PC parts anymore like that because they're like expensive and stuff. So this is actually kind of nice. Okay, so now let's go ahead, unscrew this. Unscrew this. Unscrew this. Look nice. Thank you. Thank you. This is for my friend DeAndre. Install. We're gonna add, and I went with a 5500 X. I went with a 5500 XT. Oh wow. Okay. So we gotta install the PC parts. No. Okay. Okay, so install. Alright. At least this part, at least if a part died with the new Xbox Series X, it can be easily replaced compared to the place. Yes, it is. It looked like it's a lot better in that situation where you could like replace the parts. It looked more like a PC. I agree. Graphics card. So now let's pick up the no. There we go. Just like that. Hey, how's it going? Sup, Libra October? Libra, how you doing? Man, hey, I'm just streaming just a little bit. You know, trying to make this PC. Ooh. Ooh. Yo, I'm liking it. This junk look clean. Bring it out just a tad bit. Let's go ahead and install some cables. Click that out. No, I want the one that's like gray, and there we go. Yeah. Yeah. Dev kit for the win for Xbox Series console. Fair. Let bro not. We heard you like fans. Yo, you know what? I'm not even gonna front. Besides the price over here up in the corner, because I think that price is a lie. I like how this PC just ended up being. It actually doesn't look that bad. NZXT kind of look middle of this is. Oh man, this actually looked pretty good. So earlier during the stream, I was playing with the how to build a PC. What it does is it teaches you how to put the PC together, and that was like one of the best experience I have for first time builders. And I advise anybody, if anybody trying to learn how to build a PC, just haven't done it before, that might be one of the steps, because it teaches you how to put everything together. Is amazing. Let's see if it boot up. The cake is alive. Portal 2 referral. Okay, so let's add that. Okay. I don't think I forgot anything. I think all my cables is put together. Now all we gotta do is turn it on. It works. It works. It works. No OS found. That's fine. Let's turn it off. We're gonna go ahead and install a USB drive. Install for Truly Effects. Install for your extra USB drive. Okay, we want to put that in. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and turn it on. Okay, so we're in the BIOS. This is actually not that bad. CPU chipset Ryzen 5 3600. Okay, at the right speed. Okay, RAM speed RX 5500 XT. Overclock in. I don't want to overclock just yet. RAM overclock in. XMP. We want to. Okay, that's fine. And then settings. Yep. Apply changes and reset. Yep. I just wish I had a space for my Xbox. Seriously, always a space issue for me. This is cool. I know. Oh, I really want to go ahead and... Okay, it's tuning. Okay, yes. Yeah, this is actually a fun game. So if you want to play this game, it's on PlayStation. Ooh, sorry. It's on PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, Switch, and PC. I think like 20 bucks. Oh, nice, 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 nice. So I get overclocking. Cool. So what I want to do is I want to run 3D Mark. Yeah, just restart it. That's great to hear, man. I hope you are keeping well and not finding too many cakes in the dark. Yo, that's funny. Okay. So, yeah, that's actually pretty funny. So, let's see the 3D benchmark. Let's make it big. This feels like I'm building PCs for real. Okay, I'm looking at 23 frames. Oh, snaps. Hey, XX Logic G619XX. Thank you for a follow. Now, I'm still learning how to stream, so I do apologize not having your name going across the board. So I'm working on that. I'm learning how to do all of that. It's going to take me some time, so I do apologize about that. I'm going to get better. I'm going to learn. So just stay just stay with me. What's up? What's up, Liber? I asked a question on PC. Look up. What do you want to look up? Man, I don't know if I could get... I might have to get a day work done. So, man, I'm actually getting followers on Twitch, on YouTube. I hope on Facebook, because just be up. Okay, I'm going to check out Lookup. Hey, Logic619. Hey, like I said, I'm learning how to stream and stuff, so I do apologize. I really do appreciate you coming by. I'm still learning the streaming type situation. I'm trying to set my notification up so you could see your name go across the board. Oh, 5023. Okay. Can a 1080 overclock outdo a PlayStation 5? Oh. A GTX 1080 Ti. It can overclock, but the graphics card came out like a way back before the PlayStation 5 was thought about. It's still good. It's still an amazing graphics card. Yes, but I don't think it will go against. I don't think it will go against a PlayStation 5 because the years are so big in that situation. I still will game on the 1080 Ti, don't get me wrong, but as far as getting ray tracing, all that stuff is not going to be that possible. The card is not that up to date. Logic, it's all good. I want to learn how to stream when my PC come in. Okay, awesome. Like I said, I'm still learning, and you know, just be patient with me. I'm gonna learn more throughout the days, and I want to have like a nice setup and everything, so it'll be awesome. All right, so we're going to look 5023, 33 frames a second. Really? 33 frames a second, 25 frames a second. CPU score. Okay, CPU score, CPU test, 24.27 frames a second. Okay, fair. Is there a PC that can outdo a PlayStation 5 without spending $1,000? If we keep everything market value, I currently play PC on my PlayStation 5. Yeah, it's an amazing game. But let's say we stay market value. In let's say market value. Let's say scalpers and the shortage is not a thing. Um I know. We really need a Portal 3 game. But let's say we got everything market value, right? I could go ahead and get me a GTX. I mean, RTX. I'm sorry, RTX 3060. RTX 3060. Like performance or graphic wise, I think I could get both. I'm going to try to get there. So market price, without spending $1,000. Let's get close to 500. Let's say no bigger than $600. I get a 3060 for $330. That'd be $330. I'm gonna get my phone because I'm going to keep the math. And let's say no taxes. Calculator. Well, I went super down. Calculator. So the 3060 is 330. Oops, 330. And let's just say I spent money on a build, $200 on a used PC. Yeah, 530. Yeah, 530. It'd be like $30 over if I could find cheaper parts. Yeah, but if I went and got a PC from like a school and I went and got a SSD, it would be under $600. And if I got a 3060, that's 330. That would have got me better performance than a PlayStation 5. I love the games. In fact, a old and new game are great, but way older 2013. It was ugly and really wasn't the worst console in the 8th generation. It even come with the Kinect. Look, I want to keep it real. The Kinect was like getting females over to play games. Yeah, so here's the thing. Because I'm studying for IT and stuff, and I need to know about older systems. So if I get an older system with a Ryzen 7, not Ryzen 7, but Intel Core i7 for like either not higher than $200, I could probably go cheaper than that. If I go cheaper than that, I could get more RAM to keep up with it. Why are scalpers scalping OC price? Because here's the thing. With scalpers, and I'm going to go ahead. This PC look nice. Let me go ahead and close it. Scalpers, they want to go ahead and they see something hot. They're going to go ahead and buy it. I can't be mad at them for that PC looking nice, all red and stuff. I gotta take a picture of this. Hold up. I know I'm talking out of it, but I gotta take a picture of this. Show my friend. Boom. So with scalpers, they're going to go ahead and get the hottest items out there. It doesn't matter because people are going to go after PlayStation 5, the Xbox Series, and all that stuff. Main menu. So that's just how they do stuff. It's sad, but when stuff are hot, they're going to buy it. It sucks. But also, we're still in the pandemic, so getting parts is going to be kind of tough. Okay, so we're here at the main game. I'm going to try to get Zombie Fan. What's up? We got zombie fans in the house. Oh, snaps. I can't believe you came by my stream, man. Yo, this is awesome. Dude, how you doing? Oh, man. This is awesome. I'm glad that he came over. Yo, so, okay. We got to talk about J-Tech real quick. And I'm sorry I'm interrupting. Whoever don't know who J-Tech is, go to YouTube. Check out J-Tech. This dude messaged me on YouTube. talking about want to have a debate. Want to have debate at that time while I'm working. So no, so JTech, he was like, JTech, he said to me, you know what? Okay, so JTech, he said this to me. Let me make myself bigger because we're gonna have this in the background. Give me a second. Give me a second. Make myself bigger for everybody real quick because this is ridiculous. Okay, I'm big. All right. Yeah, exactly. So JTech, he sent me a message, and I'm just going through it real quick on YouTube. I gotta go to my gallery because he probably deleted it. And this was funny. So here I go. I'm working. He said this: leave me alone. Like, straight up, leave me alone. With a angry, smiling face. I was laughing at this time. I was like, why you want me? First of all, why you want me to leave you alone? Don't get me wrong. I got this thing where it's like, it's a freedom of speech. If you want to make a video about me, you more than likely that you can make a video about me. I don't care. You know, it's criticism. I will take criticism. So I was like, no, take the criticism. It's a free platform. If you want to make a video about me, you can. That's all it takes. If you make a video about me, I'll give you a round of applause, you know, because I expect to get, yeah, exactly. I expect to get criticism. I got criticism before, but it doesn't affect me. I take the criticism. People say I gotta make my videos shorter, which I feel like I could make my videos shorter, but I need to go ahead and work better at that. So that would make me laugh. And this is what he said in his words. Sorry, my nose itch. He said, Sendo Q, I will do this now. You are a coward. And he spelled R like A-R. Smacking lips. He literally put smacking lips. And I guess his name is Mushmouth TV Tech TV. Weird. I'm like, are you serious? Like, this doesn't make sense to me. So I sat here and I respond to Mushmouth Tech TV, which, hooray. First, I'm working. Second, I'm not doing a debate on your channel or mine. On a different channel. Only on a different channel. Third, make time where you're not gaming at all and give me time to schedule the debate, because I got to make sure I get a moderator so he could control the debate with unbiased opinion. I saw your debates before, and when you control them, you don't let the other person talk, or you don't let them, or you don't make them loud enough. I want this debate to be unbiased, so make the time and let me know when you're free so I could schedule the debate. So, with that being said, I don't mind having a debate with him. It'll be fun, it will be entertaining, and it will be amazing. I'll stay on my topic. I'm not trying to argue with him at all. I'm just trying to go ahead and talk ideas. But when you have on your channel, after doing a whole bunch of research, because I'm still doing research on him, on his channel, he have his opponent as low as possible. And I'm not up with that, because I feel like if it's going to be a debate, it should be equal. I don't want to do it on my channel because I got the right to say, hey, this is my channel, let me talk. Exactly. It doesn't sound like JTech. So I was like, if we did on my channel, I could say, hey, it's my channel, let me finish. I don't want to do that. I want to be fair as possible. I don't want to go on his channel because he got all his lackeys on him, where it's like, interrupting everything, hopping in. I don't want to feel like I'm getting ganged up while I'm trying to take this debate serious. So my idea is I want to go ahead and go on somebody else's channel, like the plot twist. He said he don't mind doing it. Team Skeptic, any channel but his and mine. I think that's fair. I think that's fair for him and myself. Reason why is I'd rather have that perfect debate. The PlayStation 3 is better than OPC graphics, or I leave or I leave YouTube forever. His quote, not mine. The PlayStation 3 was too overpriced. But let's get back to this PC building simulator. He's is this he wanted to do on his time. I think he think I'm trying to get clout. I mean, it's whatever. I don't care about the clout. I just care about having a discussion. Upgrade to 8 gigs of RAM. Okay. By the end of tomorrow. Cool. So yeah, I don't want to have a debate on his channel. I'd rather do it on a different channel. Upgrade to 8 gigs. You got 4 gigs of... What? Hold up. This is... Slick Picks Pencil. Okay, we're about to check an email real quick. Jeez, I feel like I'm working IT. Okay, so you want plastic light grays. Upgrade to 8 gigs. I love the Lego games. How about you? But is creativity of the games is incredible. The Lego games are fun. The Lego games are fun. I give you that. Okay, so you got 4 gigs of 2666 dark red. Okay, dark red. Okay, shop. I'm probably going to get this PC done. Dark flash. 2666. Okay. Oh dang, you gotta be kidding me. I refuse to debate JTech. Yeah, I know you are. But it's something about me that I would love to debate JTech. PC runs slow. I like 16 gigs of RAM. Like to be done by 126. Upgrade to 16 gigs of RAM. Okay, so I could upgrade you to 1 gig. Let's just go ahead and just pay for this part already. We're gonna next day same day. We're just gonna upgrade this real quick because I don't know what I might be spending a little bit more money than expected. Actually, I want to put this in the right slots. I'll close these up. We're gonna put that in the right slot. You need more than that, zombie fan. Trust me. Fair enough. Let's install the RAM. Memory. Put you in the right slot. Yeah, install. Put in the right slot. There we go. You got a Radeon R9 2900. What's the performance of that? Sorry, my mind going somewhere else. Let's go ahead and remove all these cables because you want gray cables. Okay, so dark gray cables, dark gray, black, light gray. No, you want. Like we're going with these. Okay. Boot it. I will need to fight, but you had to unblock me. We done with the PC, everybody. Not until I put the witch color on there. I keep on forgetting this. Install parts. I agree. I'm going to get this day done today. Nope. We're going to go back. I want to get this day done today, and then I think that'd be it. Because I did spend some time. Yeah, 5-star, homie. Let's go. There we go. If what you are saying is true, then you had the facts to back it up. You should not need to debate to prove your point. Yeah, but you really want to prove your point against that dude. It's really good. Not gonna front. Not gonna front. You would like to prove a point against him. Okay, upgrade to 16 gigs of RAM. Let's see what kind of RAM you have. Oh, this cable management. What is going? Wait. This cooler is blocking the RAM. No. What kind of RAM you got? Adapt Premier Series 8 2133. Okay. Adapt here. We're going to go ahead, go here. I know. So, check this out. Fair enough, but seeing JTech. Okay, so I want to keep it real. This Metroid Prime background is my desktop in real life. So your desktop, if you got the PC version, your desktop will be on this. No doubt. He is already backing down over his Presses exclusive going to PC. Exactly. That's a video he was talking about me about. I don't care if his Presses piece, I mean, it's exclusive going to PC. Let other people play it. Okay, so I got you done. Cool. Upgrade to 16 gigs. Like we have you here. Team Group might be pretty good. Don't try to pass off on used parts. So you got a budget of $250. Okay, so let's go Team Group, right? Yeah, Team Group is like awesome. I saw it a bit down on Twitter and I was laughing. Yeah, that's dumb. Okay, so Team Group. Let's go ahead and what kind of, he got a budget 250. He wants 16 gigs of RAM. All right, Team Group, 16 gigs of RAM. Just want to make sure. So it doesn't matter as long as 16. We could do that. We could go with, we'll go with this. Add a cart, add a cart. Okay. Come back over here. Oh no, everybody wants to know that I am a chart 4 go to PC. What? Okay, so what you need, install Intel Core i5 64. Okay, I could do that. i5 64. Let's see. Okay, that's a go to PC. CPU. You say i5 64. That's fine. i5 64. Let's pick it up. Okay, there's 3 items. Got that there. I'm probably going to be spending Oh, you want me to accept that? Nah, B. We discard that. What you need? Upgrade CPU. So you only got, okay. Yeah. If I need to upgrade CPU, I need 16 gigs of RAM. I don't even know what parts you have. I probably have to look at your computer. Okay. Trophy, don't lie. I remember he used to brag about his JRPGs. I went to his list and he barely completed that many. Really? Yeah, undercover dude, bro. Just don't waste any of it. Okay, so me, I want to keep it real. I don't collect trophies at all. It just doesn't make sense to me. But I get why people collect trophies. I literally get that why people will collect trophies. But I'm just not a trophy collector. And this cable management is getting on my nerves. It's like Verge level. Speaking of the Verge, I gotta give credit where credit is. Speaking about the Verge guy, I gotta give credit where credit is due. He actually went online this tech tip, and you know what? I'm gonna apologize on this part. Like, I know I mess up on some stuff and everything, and I know people when they do something good and everything, I could get people changed. That's just me. But here's the thing. What kind of CPU you have? I can see where people could like talk about it, but that's just telling me more about the Verge than I want to see. Ryzen 5 upgrade CPU. Okay, Ryzen 5. I give that dude Stefan credit where credit is due. I'm not gonna go ahead and trash onto him. I'm not gonna say so. I'm gonna say, hey man, you owned up to what you did, man. Ryzen for the first gen. So I give him that. He did his thing. He went on Linus. He talked about what's going on. That's why I don't trust the Verge 100%. Like, the Verge is tripping. Throwing him under the bus was the wrong thing that they did. The Verge was wrong at that situation. Throwing him under the bus like that was dead wrong. You should have a game of shot with vodka. If you do a debate with him, you would be okay. So this is what we're about to do with JTech. Like here's the thing I was about to do with JTech. You ready? I was going to get like a bag of fries, unsalted, and I was going to go ahead and every time he gets salty, I was about to put some salt onto the fries just to tell him that, hey man, you're a little bit salty. 16 gig of RAM, quite warm. I'll worry about used parts. Can you make this a #1 priority, please? I'm about to get it fixed. Give me a second. I will admit, God of War look awesome too. Yeah, God of War look nice. I would pay 50 for it in actual. I wouldn't pay no 70. I would not pay $70 for God of War, but I could see why people like God of War. It looked amazing. I give them that. God of War look amazing. Is a nice thing, but just because the game look nice doesn't mean that it's gonna be a great game. 2666, 2666, 2666, 2666. Storage power. Where's the RAM? Memory. 2666. There we go. Add to cart. So I think I'm going to go ahead and check out for same day. Bye now. So all this should be in there. Yep. Go back. Let's work on this. And then, do you want cables? Nope, no cables. No cables, so because now install CPU storage. No, not storage. What I'm doing, CPU cooling. Yay! Wait, how's that broken? What? I have what? I don't get it. Thermal paste. See, Gamer Warrior is a blessing because it shows who is actual gamers and who just a. I don't know, because I'm that one dude that will buy a game if what you call it? What? Okay, I put thermal paste on there. We're gonna take this one out. Put this on. Okay, so I did that. It's down. So open that. Open that. Alright, so let's install this RAM. Memory. See, okay, let's go for achievement too. Fair enough. It's all. There you go. We got upgrade RAM, clean dust, upgrade CPU. Let's install the cooling. Was it that cooling? Cable. Okay. Boot it. Oh, snaps. Okay, so with my RGB, what it does, like, check this out. So my RGB connected to the game, and every time I turn on the computer, all my RGB turn white, and it matched the background of the, what you call it. So my monitor got RGB. I got the Razer monitor that have the light on the bottom. It matched with the background of the screen on the monitor down here, and then the light is white to saying that the PC is on. Power off, and everything turned off. That's awesome. There's time when J-Tech has some good takes, but he also had a lot of really, really bad takes. Agree. All right, let's get paid from this. Now go back, take it away. We gonna get paid. Bring this over because I gotta work on this. And then let's go back to here. Let's collect. Yeah. Yeah, give me 5 stars. So you not be a fan of trophy, but it's not this there to get a platinum trophy. There's misfunctionality. Types of people think platinum trophy. Agree. My thing is, if I'm going to complete a game, I'm going to complete it, and that's what I'm going to do. Did this dude want 16 gigs of? No, this dude did not want the. Hold up 1 second. Okay, so that's that one. Okay. Let's see. 16 gigs of RAM. Please run slow. Have pretty teen group. Okay, you're the one with the teen group. Okay, that's fine. Okay. You're the one with the teen group. Dude, I'm about to sell these parts. And we're going to place these down because your PC, we're going to put in the slot 2 and slot 4. Okay, so install. Yeah, I understand why people collect trophies. I get it, but at the same time, I'm not a fan of it. Like achievements, like my achievement on My achievement on what you call it, on PC achievements is trash. I get it. I get it. Okay, so cooling cable. Okay, let's start up. Yep, it's red. Oh, it's red now. That's cool. So it boot up. Incomplete case. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So let's power it down. It already boot up. So what we're going to do is we're going to add the case. I'm at the side of the case. Try to prove you beat in old games is very hard to prove nowadays unless you gameplay of it. Fair. Fair. Okay, I can see where you saying that. Let's collect this money. Collect. Yeah, look at that 5 stars. The new RAM is working perfectly, and they did a great job. I am now getting a profession nothing more. Now, let's go to discard app. Upgrade to 8 gigs. Okay. Ah, this is a nice case. It's a nice case. Airflow in the front. That's cool. You don't have to agree with me. It's fine. No, it's fine. No, it's fine. I mean, I see where you're coming from. Yeah. Celeron. Now let's install that CPU cooling. No, not cool. Broken. Wait, that's a Celeron. You want the i5-64. Okay. And then you want 8 gigs of RAM. Okay. Let's just go ahead. Let's go back to the email. Upgrade to 8 gigs. Do I have 8 gigs? Install. If I have 8 gigs, then that's fine. What's this? 2 gigs, 8. Okay, gotta go back to the store. You gotta be kidding me. Are they graphics cards? How did the graphics card break? It's not the graphics card. It's the CPU. I don't know. Bend pins, I guess. But I am going to sell it, so it's not that big of a deal. I'll get my money back. I already have one in inventory. Huh. I'm actually a gaming completionist, but I agree. Beside achievement, don't. Yeah, I actually with you on that one. I wish I could complete all my other games. But don't worry, Halloween, I am going to play Resident Evil Village. Watch me suffer. You're not compatible? Hold up. We compatibling stuff. Hold up 1 second. No, we're going to compatible stuff. Hold up. I already got one in inventory. Probably going to have to get them. Because it was 2 gigs. I think on Xbox Series gaming games they give you something kind of special. Yeah, they do. But I haven't done any of those. Not gonna lie. Hold up 1 second. Install memory. Supreme 2. I probably want to buy Supreme 2 gigs 2133. I'm just going to cheap it out. 2133. I want to add 2. View chart. Same day. Buy it. I'm just going to eat the $100 so I could just go ahead and fix this up. I'm going to bite the $100. I'm going to bite the $100. That makes sense to me. If you go out your way, you don't have to get 100% of the game. It's not required. Plus, it's take a lot of time to. Yeah. I think that's the reason why they try to make Ratchet and Clank kind of long. Memory. I'm just gonna bite the bullet and just put in. Yeah, I just bite the bullet. I'm like, I'm not trying to deal with all that crap. Now install thermal paste. Now install cooling. Internet cable. It took me one time 100+ hours to get a platinum mode trophy. What? No. What kind of graphic card is this? Nice artwork. Okay, so I'll go back. That's already. Ooh, no, I gotta finish. Install. I was a JRPG too. Oh no! I believe Xbox you can't earn points, which you can spend on in the store. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, it does. You earn points, but the thing is, I don't spend time to earn points on Xbox. And that should be collect 5 stars. Boom. I'm not lying. I did. I had a free time to do it. Okay, so I did that. We're going to accept these. We're going to accept all these. Oh, I gotta require 4 stars. Okay, you suck too. Accept. New parts. Cool. New parts? Okay, cool. So what I'm about to do is I'm going to do the next day delivery. So I want to see what's up. Okay. Crisis. Replace hard disk drive. Broken part. Replace hard disk drive. Your budget is 100. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get a $100 hard drive. Storage. $100 hard disk drive. Her budget is $100, but she want a hard disk drive, so we're gonna go with the 90. Add a cart. See, it's like, okay, cool, that's fine. I'm okay with that because 90 for 3 terabytes is freaking amazing. Okay, I got the money. You can make an upgrade. I like you to upgrade the graphics card. I need a 16 gigs of RAM. MSI components are meant to be the bomb. I heard you guys use parts in the PC. Please don't do that. Okay, so I don't know what graphics card you have. So I could get you 16 gigs of RAM. That's not a big deal. Let's go ahead and go to RAM. It's a good feature, but it still needs a lot of improvement. Everything have flaws, man. Yeah, everything got flaws, and yeah. Oh yeah, so it's the soundtrack on here. Pretty dope. You might say I'm a Team Force fanboy, I think on work on get his overnight because I don't know what it is that he need. I mean, I know he need 16 gig of RAM, but I don't know what kind he want. I look for upgrade on my PC. My CPU need upgrading. I want 8 gigs of RAM installed. Can you make this your number one priority, please? My kid's been using it, and I'm getting some weird pop-ups. Okay, that's fine. Upgrade CPU. I don't know what CPU you have. My PC is super sluggish. It had to get benchmark. So okay, so I don't have to worry about you yet. My previous says some art called to Adobe Premiere Pro. Other have pro. Later team group components armament. PC run on Adobe. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, let me go ahead and buy that. Spend less money for next day. And I think that's it for the day. So I'm gonna close that. Close that. This is so true. Microsoft have removed their Xbox Live Gold requirement for free. Yes, thank you, Microsoft. Really appreciate that. Charging for free to play was stupid. Yeah, because it wasn't free to play. That was one of the dumbest things that Microsoft did. But yeah, understandable. All right, so guess what, everybody? This is the end of the day. Got a package coming in, and we're gonna call it quits for right now. So I'm gonna make myself a tad bit bigger so I can talk to everybody. Myself right there. Whee! Put myself down because it looked kind of funny. Boom, there we go. So I want to say, okay, let me read a couple more. PlayStation offers to play free to play for free, like it was stupid. Yeah, so that's one thing I'd say. At least Microsoft is listening, but at the same time, they're still a company. They're gonna make some company moves. I can't argue with them because I don't work with Microsoft, but hey, it's whatever. But this will be it for the stream. I gotta go to bed so I could be at work tomorrow because I'm getting a little tired. I enjoyed this streaming for people. 6 views today, and I got some subscribers, which is awesome. I'm still working on my setup. I am going to stream this next Monday around 7 or 8 o'clock. So if y'all want to see me do some more PC building, I'm thinking about doing a free build again and have some fun. I probably will stream this with my sister, not next Monday, but I'll probably stream with her Saturday so she could actually build herself a PC on here. So with that being said, thank you for everybody coming by. I really appreciate it. Glad to give everybody some free content. So yeah, remember, everybody's human.